You really ought to see DAMOMICS. We make computers work for you, not you for them.
Welcome to the DAMOMICS CounterPoint video presentation. DAMOMICS is an authorized dealer for the highly acclaimed CounterPoint point-of-sale software, a complete, ready-to-use business software solution. The CounterPoint base system provides the cornerstone for managing your business. Whether you have a single store or many users at multiple locations, CounterPoint is used in over 10,000 business locations, including single employee, 100-plus store multi-channel, mail order, and e-commerce retailers. DAMOMICS is the #1 CounterPoint installer in upstate New York, supporting over 100 businesses in over 200 locations. DAMOMICS has staff throughout upstate New York, northern Pennsylvania, and Vermont, with extensive programming, accounting, networking, web design, and hardware backgrounds.
I'm Bill Michaels from the Fly Creek Cider Mill and Orchard. We're located 3 miles from Cooperstown, New York, in the hamlet of Fly Creek, just off of State Route 28.
My name is Marcy Fazio, and I'm the office manager at Binghamton Agway, also Reynolds Enterprises.
My name is Frank Kramer. I'm the president of Benson's Pet Center. My son and I have owned the business for about 12 years.
My name is Debbie Knoble. I'm the merchandise manager at Knoble's Amusement Resort. We liked the features that CounterPoint offered.
Being able to account for what inventory we had, we got up to a sales volume of about $300,000, and it was just a full-time job, just keeping track of what we had, where it was going.
The ability to look up history on an item and know exactly every time it had been sold, every time it had been returned, if it had been inventoried. Our previous software did not show those things.
One of the strong points was also the inventory control. That's a big thing for us at Benson's.
#1 would be inventory history, because whenever there's an inventory problem, it's easy to go back and look up and know exactly on one screen everything that's been done to that item.
We have a great feature called a hot and cold report, which will feature what's really not selling, and when it's not selling, we try to put it in a different location, move it 3 times. If it doesn't sell, we either don't reorder it or we get it out of here as fast as we can.
There's absolutely no comparison between CounterPoint and our previous software. I mean, it's like comparing a Cadillac with an old Volkswagen.
Doing charges was wonderful, but it took forever. So now that we've added CP Gateway, it's almost instantaneous. Actually, sometimes the clerks are like answering questions to the guest, and the authorization is there immediately, and oh, it's done already.
Well, training was surprisingly easy.
We have always had a training period where 2 nights we came in and did training. This year we decided that we would try and do it a different way, and because we thought the software was so easy to use, so we just kind of gave everybody a 10-minute overview of how to use it, put them with an experienced cashier, and just had them jump on and learn, and it has worked out excellent.
When we first hesitated on buying a point-of-sale system, I always thought the registers were the quickest and easiest thing to learn.
When they went from a point-of-sale register back to the old one, they're like, do I have to go back there again? I want to stay in the store that has the point-of-sale register. So it's, very clerk-friendly.
The point-of-sale system actually increased our efficiency at the registers over the regular cash registers, and I was surprised by that, and it's probably one of the best benefits.
The security features are very good. I would say they're much better than what we're used to, and in light of what the system will allow people to do, I consider them excellent.
We are able to give everybody only exactly what we want them to have, so everybody has their own separate password.
What we've done is just limited access to different employees to what they see in their screen, and it's been very accommodating for us for those features.
It used to take days, at least 3 if not 4 days, to get all the orders in for all the stores. Now we're dealing with larger stores, we're dealing with more stores, and the time has dropped significantly. I would say it probably takes us 25% of the time that it took previously to do orders.
Productivity here at the mill has increased significantly. We're not having to price every item when it comes in because we're able to offer shelf pricing. Our sales have more than doubled in 2 years.
CP Gateway has been great for us. We've been able to get credit cards through a lot faster. It used to take 30 seconds. Now in 6 seconds we can get a credit card through.
People don't want to be waiting forever in a checkout line, and speed at the register has probably been a greatest sales force that we've had.
The inventory accuracy is really good, only because it's of all the things that it allows people to do.
Inventory is more accurate. We used to do things the old-fashioned way.
Before CounterPoint, I always had to almost roll the dice and decide how much inventory I had.
Inventory accuracy is one of the best things that we have been able to find. We can look up from start to finish everything that has happened to an inventory item, and we've been able to go back and find all of our inventory problems. We do a lot of contractor business, and they give special prices to special contractors. And now they can look up and see exactly what a person paid the last time they were in for that item, which has made it more consistent, I think, and made the customers a lot happier.
When the guest is checking out, they would like to get done as quickly as possible because they want to go out and get on another ride, go get something to eat, and continue on their day.
When we got the system, we got the flat style monitor, so we didn't have to see a big clunky monitor. And people are so used to having a computerized checkout system that it did not detract from our historical feel. And people actually, when they saw that we took the time to invest in our system, they felt that, well, they're doing a good thing for me as well because they're willing to make the investment, so I'm going to as well.
We love the support we get. You guys are awesome. Anytime we have a question, we get an answer. We've learned more in the past 2 years about Synchronix CounterPoint from the DAMOMICS guys than we knew from 1996 up until the past 2 years.
And the service has always been there when we called, and there's never been very many emergency situations, but a couple times there was, and they were there to help us out.
I put in 18 months of research, and when I finally narrowed it down to CounterPoint, I found that, okay, I could get CounterPoint from 3 different vendors. And then I had to work on those vendors and finally ended up with DAMOMICS and haven't regretted it for 1 second. Would I recommend CounterPoint? In a heartbeat. I have.
Nothing compares to what we have. This answers our needs.
I would recommend CounterPoint to any business that does upwards of more than $250,000 in sales, or who has an amount of inventory that they can't keep track of.
I would definitely recommend CounterPoint, I think, to any retail business. I think if inventory accuracy is important to you, then CounterPoint is a good place to start. And I think the speed of cash out and the ability to look things up makes it a good product all around.
For more information on starting the process of becoming a CounterPoint user and growing your business, contact DAMOMICS Incorporated at 1-888-DAMOMICS or email us at damomics@damomics.com. We'd love to have you become one of the thousands of satisfied CounterPoint users.
You really ought to see DAMOMICS. We make computers work for you, not you for them. You ought to see DAMOMICS. Yes, you. We'll tell it to you once again. It's time to see DAMOMICS. We make computers work for you, not you for them. You You really ought to see DAMOMICS. We make computers work for you, not